So here we are, literally the day before Thanksgiving. Okay, I know that there's a ton of work that you guys have to do, including myself. Just saying, just saying. So I'm not going to make this a very long video at all whatsoever. But did you know that Thanksgiving can be a huge opportunity for us to actually save money? What am I talking about? And I'm going to open the show with a different theme today. Hang on. It's always going to work on the subway needs a vacation, at least for the next couple of days. Hi, this is Jan. I'm from New York City. I truly love, love, love helping people keep some more of their own hard-earned money. Could that be you? It's definitely you, and it's definitely me. Did you know that if you think about it, the foods that we eat on Thanksgiving, if done up right, are a tremendous, tremendous, tremendous opportunity for saving money on your future meals. Because if you look at the prices in these last couple of weeks, hopefully in your local store, that you will have found canned goods, items that you could stock up on, and the actual turkey bird itself. This is why I never, ever, ever complain about foods, quote, end of quote, left over. No, 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 no. And on a selfish note, what I like to do every single Thanksgiving is make darn well sure that I put away some do-over components specifically for my birthday, which will be around in about a week and a half. Okay, just saying, because I like to eat Thanksgiving meal on my birthday. That doesn't mean I want to replicate cooking the Thanksgiving meal on my birthday. This is something that I sort of invented doing for myself in the last few years. But basically, the Thanksgiving meal is a wonderful opportunity for saving for future meals. Please, please, please don't fall into. There are some people, they do not realize how much absolutely food waste because for whatever the reason they picked off their couple of pieces of whatever favorite meat they like and then well go ho hum, I don't want to deal with this, and then think about it, and it really just blows my mind that they just want to discard that bird. No, 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 look at this as a future meal opportunity. Let's say you're not fond of, let's say, dark meat on a turkey, but you wouldn't mind having it in turkey soup or a turkey croquette or a turkey stew because you're not going to really notice it if you're turning it into, let's say, processing it into another texture and making yourself that turkey croquette, for example. All you taste is turkey. You see where I'm going with this? Then, of course, whatever you do, that carcass, no, 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 no. Just think of how much turkey stock you can make. This is a great opportunity. And I'm reminding the folks about this, which is probably maybe not even more than 5 or 6% of you listening, because the majority of you guys listening care enough about being frugal, or you're willing to learn about how to be frugal, or it never occurred to you that Thanksgiving dinner is a great opportunity, a huge opportunity for future meals of savings. Don't ever, ever forget that. You could freeze your stuff up to a number of months, and let's say it's a cold, blustery night in March, and you made yourself some turkey soup, the broth with whatever leftover pieces you had in it, and you want to add some fresh pieces to it. March nights, that's in a few months. Those blustery, cold nights can be really bone chilling. Even though the flip of the calendar might say March 21st, first day of spring, that doesn't mean you're instantly going to jump to 80 degrees that day. No, 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 no. I remember many, many cold and blustery March nights coming back home from whatever it was I was doing that day. Let me tell you something. and then you're just in the mood, or you're just craving a hot, open faced turkey sandwich in, let's say, January, our favorite month of the year, the month when no bills come in. Well, for some of us that don't think carefully enough about it in December, the month where it's post holiday blues. Then you want to like be sad and cry at it. But you can recreate the moment, even for a few minutes, when you have that frozen dinner that you took just a couple of minutes on Thanksgiving or Christmas or New Year's. The same rule applies for every single major holiday, and we have three major holidays within a matter of weeks. So that's three opportunities. Okay. I am just saying, just saying. And if you are just happening to be a visitor to someone, I know this sounds bold, but I don't care because I've done it myself. Because I don't like food waste. I think there's something inherently wrong about people that are just negligent about being wasteful with food. What some people consider scraps, other people consider literally, and I'm going to say it this way, literally their Thanksgiving Day feast. Okay. So if you're at someone's home and you could tell that the hostess with the mostess, they're so tired, they don't know what they're doing. Don't ask. I don't know. They don't know what they're doing. They're so tired. They're ready to trash the whole carcass. I have practically seen that on more than one occasion and in completely different instances. And I didn't care. I was bold enough. I was brave enough because in my fight against food waste, no goofing, all jokes aside, I said, "Are you like kind of sort of done with this?" Or, you know, they were like, "Yeah, I don't want to deal with this." I said, "Well, would you like me to help you?" And I would like try to assist them in the kitchen. Believe me, I'm not a good meat cutter at all, but it's like I try. So make a long story short, they're like, "No, if you'd like to, you could bring this sucker home." I'm like, "Okay." And I did. And I got a ton of meals out of it, and I saved a ton of money. Plus that, I took the so-called quote, end of quote, burden off that tired hostess with the mostess. You see, personally, this is why I have a method to my madness. When I do a turkey and I have company, I make sure I bake it, roast it the day before. Okay. That way, there is zero chance of food waste. I reserve enough for myself, my future self, and put that away. I know that sounds crazy because it breaks my heart when you see like guests leaving so much left over in their plate. And I'm not going to. I personally am not going to take their food scraps. I would never do such a thing. It's just not something I would do. Anyway, but to conserve and to preserve and to plan ahead. Planning ahead is the single most thing one could do to avoid being food wasteful and being money savvy. Plan ahead. Think. We have to put on our thinking caps. Listen, I want to wish everyone a wonderful pie baking prep day. Even if you're by yourself, have your turkey or your chicken or your pot roast or your ham or a hamburger and enjoy this wonderful upcoming holiday. Even if you don't acknowledge the holiday, wish everyone well, kick back, and just take a little time. Sometimes all people need is a little distancing and a little time away from the ordinary so that you could come back extraordinary. Have a wonderfully blessed Thanksgiving.